They say that in the fast-paced world of Korean entertainment, relationships are like shooting stars. Bright, beautiful, but often gone in the blink of an eye. We've seen power couples rise and fall, but there is one couple that has stood like a fortress for an entire decade. A couple that redefined what loyalty looks like when the cameras are off and the hospital lights are on. I'm talking about the legendary Woo-bin and Shin Min-ah. For 10 years, we've waited. We've speculated. We've hoped. And finally, the day we thought might never come is officially on the calendar. The wedding of the decade is no longer a rumor, it is a reality. Stay with me, because today, Celedrama Korea is taking you inside the most anticipated announcement in Hallyu history. Welcome back, everyone. If you're a longtime fan of K-dramas, today is a day of celebration. AM Entertainment has officially confirmed that Woo-bin and Shin Min-ah will be married on December 20th, 2025. But to understand why this announcement is causing such a global stir, we have to look back at the journey that brought them here. It all started in 2015. Do you remember those Giordano advertisements? The chemistry was so electric that fans knew immediately something was happening. When they confirmed their relationship in July 2015, they became the IT couple. But unlike most celebrity pairs who use their relationship for publicity, Woo-bin and Min-ah did the opposite. They went quiet. They protected their love. Think about the timeline for a moment. 10 years. In that decade, we've seen the rise of BTS, the global explosion of Squid Game, and hundreds of other couples announcing their breakup. But through every trend and every scandal in the industry, these two remained constant. This isn't just a wedding. It's a testament to a kind of love that survived the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. When Woo-bin released his personal letter to fans recently, you could feel the weight of those 10 years. He spoke about starting a new chapter with his longtime partner, and the internet practically exploded with joy. Now, we cannot talk about this wedding without talking about the moment their love was truly tested. In 2017, at the very peak of his career, Woo-bin was diagnosed with nasopharyngeal cancer. He had to stop everything filming, CFs, public appearances. He disappeared for nearly 3 years. During that time, rumors were flying. People were asking, will she stay? Is it too much for her? But Shin Min-ah didn't just stay, she became his shield. Fans who spotted them at the hospital spoke about how she was always there, holding his hand through chemotherapy and radiation. She even paused her own flourishing career to ensure she was present for his recovery. This is why this December 20th date is so emotional for us. Every K-drama fan feels like they've been part of this journey. We saw Woo-bin return in 2020, looking healthier and stronger, and we saw them finally share the screen in Our Blues in 2022. Even though they played different characters, just seeing them in the same credits was enough to make us cry. This wedding announcement is the ultimate happy ending that they earned through blood, sweat, and tears. It's a victory for everyone who believes that true love can actually survive the entertainment industry's pressure. Now, let's get into the glamorous details. Where do you host the wedding of the decade? There was only one choice: the Shilla Seoul. If you follow Korean celebrities, you know that the Shilla is more than just a 5-star hotel. It is a fortress of luxury. The couple is expected to use the Dynasty Hall. This hall is legendary. It's the same place where the Song couple had their ceremony and where stars like Jun Ji-hyun and Jang Dong-gun said their I do's. But why the Shilla? It's not just about the gold leaf ceilings or the world-class catering. It's about security. The Shilla is one of the few places in Seoul that can truly guarantee a private event. It's almost impossible for paparazzi to get a clear shot inside. Since the couple has announced that the ceremony will be strictly private, limited to family and close friends, this venue is perfect. They want a sacred space where they can be Woo-bin and Shin Min-ah, not just the two superstars the world knows. Insiders are saying the budget for the floral arrangements alone is astronomical. Because it's a December wedding, expect a winter forest theme with thousands of white roses and crystal accents. It's going to be the definition of classy and timeless, much like Shin Min-ah's personal style. Even though it's a private wedding, the guest list will be the most star-studded event of the year. Kim Woo-bin is famously part of the brother squad, Hyungline. We are talking about Lee Jong-suk, Kim Ki-bang, Lee Kwang-soo, and EXO's D.O., Do Kyung-soo. Can you imagine the photos if these guys walk in together? Lee Jong-suk and Kim Woo-bin have been best friends since their modeling days. So many are speculating that Jong-suk might even be the best man. On Shin Min-ah's side, we expect to see her co-stars from Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha and Our Blues. Think about the potential reunion of the Our Blues cast: Lee Byung-hun, Han Ji-min, and Cha Seung-won. This wedding is essentially going to look like the Blue Dragon Film Awards, but with more flowers and fewer cameras. But what everyone is really dying to see is the dress. Shin Min-ah is a global ambassador for brands like Gucci. Will she go for a custom Italian gown, or will she support a Korean designer? Given her minimalist taste, I predict a sleek silk gown with a long veil, something that highlights her natural elegance without being too flashy. As for Woo-bin, his tall, athletic frame was made for a classic tuxedo. It's going to be a visual explosion. As we count down the days to December 20th, we also have to look at what's next. They aren't just getting married, they are continuing to dominate the industry. Kim Woo-bin has new projects lined up with Netflix, and Shin Min-ah remains the undisputed CF Queen of Korea. But for the first time in 10 years, they won't have to answer questions about, when are you getting married? They will finally be able to walk down the street as a married couple. This wedding marks the end of an era of speculation and the beginning of a new legacy. So, Celedrama Korea family, what are your thoughts? Are you as emotional as I am? Who do you think will catch the bouquet? And what kind of honeymoon destination do you think they'll choose? Drop your comments below. I read every single one of them, and I'll be featuring the best comments in our next video. If you love this deep dive into the wedding of the year, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. We will be here on December 20th with all the updates as they happen. Until then, keep loving K-dramas and keep believing in true love. I'm your host, signing off. See you in the next one.